Hey, Patriots, it's time for another installment of How School Works. Today's question: what does a real team look like? Point number one: everyone is working every minute of the day. When we're taking a quiz, I'll often see someone write one or two sentences down, then they pass the quiz to the next person, they turn away from the group, they lean on their elbow, and don't even look at the paper anymore. You never get to stop working and let your partners do it for you. If you can't look at the handout, if you're not looking at the screen and talking about the assignment while the work is being done, you're not doing your job. If I find you doing this regularly, I'll be in touch with your parents or I'll leave a comment in Pinnacle. Because for many students, they only ask me one question: how can I bring my grade up? At the same time, their actions often make another statement: what's the minimum amount of effort I have to give to bring my grade up? And those two sentences don't fit together. The easiest way to a higher score: do more and study harder. I'll make more crazy tutorials, I'll teach you funny accents, but if you see all of that and you're still waiting for your first opportunity to check out, you won't get very far in this class or in any others you take, ever. Number two, real teams aren't afraid to do a job because they're no good at it. If you're an athlete, you know how hard it is to learn a new skill. The only way you can do that is through practice. You don't get good at something by watching your partner do it, then say to yourself, see, I told you he was better than me. He should do it from here on out. You can train yourself to do hard things when you don't let failure keep you from trying your best. If you get an F on an assignment, do it again. If you learn from those mistakes, then don't make them the second time. That F improves to a D. The third time, you've got a C. The fourth time, you have a B. And I'm looking at the gradebook and I'm asking myself one question about you. Does this student's grade reflect the improvement they've made in my class? As a teacher, I've got huge flexibility on how I grade. If I see you're busting your butt to succeed, there's nothing to keep me from changing some of those D's and F's to C's and B's. If I see you're really trying hard to make that happen, good managers should always show mercy when it's called for. And man, I strive to do that every day. If I see the same quick, sloppy work over and over again, and if I hear lots of arguing and complaining when you get the marks that your work deserves, I won't be very motivated to give you something that you haven't shown me you've earned yet. Point number three, good teams don't wait for permission to get started. It cracks me up, all of the limitations you put on yourself. Like when we take a quiz, I always say the same thing. Go to Socrative, here's the room number, be sure to type in each letter and number manually or you'll get that weird foreign language thing, and no, I don't know why, just do it. 3 minutes later, I'll look over, I'll see two students sitting there staring at their keyboard. I ask them, why aren't you working? And they say, oh, you mean we can start now? Yes, that's why I told you to start a few minutes ago. The thing that good managers look for in their workers is the ability to manage themselves. The biggest thing that annoys me and most every other teacher I know is when students don't do anything unless they're specifically ordered to do so by the teacher. My job is not to make you a mindless zombie who only follows my orders. My job is to give you the tools and the brains to work on your own. And if I have to make every decision for you or remind you of every single step you need to take, you're missing the entire point of school. And yes, I realize there are other teachers that work like this, but you know what? I'm not that guy. More coming on this. The biggest problems we face in education aren't academic. We just need to fix our social and emotional problems and erase all of the drama that keeps us from thinking about how we do school. Your brain is beautiful. Let's put it to work. See you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.